What is up, guys? My name is Wetzel and welcome to the video. Today we're talking about something small but yet is seen in almost every Warzone stream nowadays, every Warzone YouTube video, and that is the Holo sight. In this video, I'm going to explain why it's becoming so popular, why it's now one of the better choices over the other optics, why people are just putting it on their loadouts, and how it can help you improve your aim and become a better Warzone player. If you guys do enjoy the video or learn something from it, be sure to subscribe so that you can stay tuned for future videos. So specifically, this video is about the Holo sight with the blue dot reticle. It's been blowing up over the past month or two, but yet it's been in the game for almost the entire lifespan. First, we're going to talk about why it's so good. Second, we're going to show some comparisons with other sites. And then the last part of the video is going to be somewhat of an unlock guide because it actually is kind of tricky to unlock. Not tricky, but more time consuming. It's kind of grindy. Now, for most of Warzone's lifespan, the VLK 3.0 optic has been the go-to for most assault rifles. And of course, there's a couple different reasons for this. So off the bat, you can see it has a clear red dot in the middle that is smaller and more clear than any other sight. Not only is it small, red, whatever, it's also clear resolution. Some of the other sights in the game have really shitty resolution and have a lot of glow around them, so it's harder to see enemies when you use them. The second reason is that the VLK has the shortest aim down sight time out of any optic with that zoom. And then the third thing that nobody really knows about, or at least some people do, is that the VLK actually reduces your recoil. It's super small, almost unnoticeable. If we can measure it by a number, it would probably be less than 10%. But still, it can reduce your recoil. On some guns, it's more noticeable than the others. For example, if you were to take the M13 and put the VLK on it, you would definitely notice a difference in recoil. So that's what makes the VLK so good. It's honestly the best optic for Warzone, at least for long distance engagements. Anything going past 40-50 meters, this thing is going to be your best bet. So we've seen the VLK used over and over and over, just like the Grout. It gets boring. It's old. You see it all the time. So people are trying to find the next best sight, and that is the Holo blue dot. What's great about the Holo blue dot, it doesn't reduce recoil, but it is the clearest sight in the game. There's no lines around it, none of that. It's great definition. There's no glow around it. And I'm going to take you guys in game with me to compare it with some other sites and show you examples of what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are in game. I have two weapons. I got the Kilo with the normal Holo sight, and then I got the M13 with the blue dot. I'm going to go ahead and just show you the difference between the default Holo sight and then the blue dot, and you're going to see how much of a difference it makes. So let's go ahead, aim at this target. You can see there's the Holo sight with the normal dot, and then there's the blue dot. And you can already see how much clearer it is. How much clearer? Is that correct? I don't even know. But it's crazy. It's a huge difference. So that's just a normal Holo sight. I'll show you the VLK next. So again, we have the Kilo with the VLK, and then the M13 with the blue dot. So this is why a lot of people use the VLK. There's that little red dot in the middle. It's great definition, great resolution, whatever you want to call it. It's just nice and clear. And then there's a blue dot. VLK. Holo blue dot. So the main difference is that VLK, you get that 3.0 zoom, whatever. You just get more zoom with it. The Holo, you get less of a zoom. But still, with the Holo, you're getting rid of those weird lines around the VLK, and you just have that dot that's sitting there. Now, there's one thing left that I have to show, and that is also a third sight, which is the mini reflex. So when we think about the blue dot, we think, oh, we could just get that with a red dot sight, whatever, and I could just use that. Well, I want to show you guys the difference between the reflex and the Holo with just a dot. So you see, that's the reflex. This is the normal reticle that's on it. And then we switch back to the Holo, and that's what we get. So as you can see, it's even better than the reflex. And you also get more room in the optic. I don't know what to call that, but I just call it more room, if that makes sense. You get more of a sight. Meanwhile, with the reflex, you barely get anything. You get like half of it. So those are just some comparisons that I wanted to show for you guys. This thing can really improve your aim with how clear it is, and I can understand now why so many pros are moving over to it as opposed to the VLK. Now if you're interested in unlocking this reticle, it's not as easy as you think, so this last part of the video is going to be a guide where I give you tips on how to unlock it faster. So the blue dot, as you can see, is all the way at the end, meaning you have to do all of these challenges and unlock all the reticles before. These challenges are super straightforward. It's getting 200 kills with one reticle and then getting 50 headshots with it. It repeats over and over like a pattern. So 200 kills, 50 headshots, 200 kills, 50 headshots, 200 kills, 50 headshots. And then the last part is a serious grind, which is get 3 kills without dying 150 times. And I believe it does loop, so if you go on a 9 kill streak, that would count for 3. I'm not sure how far it caps out though. Alright, so now we're thinking, damn, that's a lot of headshots. How are we gonna get headshots that quick? So let's make a class setup that I think, in my personal opinion, is gonna be the way to get the fastest amount of headshots. For these challenges, you can use any gun in the game as long as you're using the holo sight that they tell you to use. So right now, the best gun for getting headshots is the FAL. And the reason being for this is that you can get a one-hit headshot out to a pretty far distance. I don't know exactly how far, but when I play shipment, I can get one-hit headshots across the map. That's pretty much what I know. I don't know like how far that is, but I just know from gameplay that's how far I can get it. So let's make a class real quick. We're going to go ahead and slap on the holo sight for the challenge, or whichever holo sight it tells you to use. I believe for the first one it's like the APX5, and then for the later ones it's like the PBX holo. I don't even know, but whatever one it says that you have to use, make sure you have that on. Second thing is a marksman barrel, reduces your recoil, so make sure you slap that on. The compensator is a super slept on attachment. What most people don't know about the compensator is that it reduces recoil better than any other attachment in the game. And when we're playing multiplayer where there's no mini map, it really doesn't matter. So you can run around without a suppressor and you're still gonna do fine. And then I would recommend putting on the 30 round mags. By default you get 20, but for multiplayer, shoot the ship, I'd rather just have 30. And then the last attachment's pretty much your choice. Some people run around with no stock to get that agility bonus, but me, I would run with a commando foregrip. Some people run Merc, but I prefer commando for this one. And that right there is how I grinded it out. I was getting about 20 headshots a game, sometimes even upwards of 30 on good shipment games, but your mileage may vary with it, but that's how I got my headshots, and I still believe that's the fastest way to do it. But otherwise, if you're going for this holo sight, have fun and good luck. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I wanted to make this video because I've been seeing so many streamers use this site lately, and it's just kind of been word of mouth. No one's really explaining it, and I want to tell you guys all about it, what's good, what's bad, and hopefully help you guys unlock it so you can start using it yourselves. As of right now, this channel is still kind of small and growing, so if you guys want to support the channel for free, leave a like and perhaps share the video with one of your friends and help get the word out. And then one more thing before I go, I am going to start streaming soon, probably some Warzone on Twitch. I'll go ahead and leave my link down in the description below. If you'd like to check me out, hang out while we're on stream, and get to know me better, I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, my name is Wetzel, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace!